I want to for breakfast where we feed on the word of God. Today we are looking at the last chapter in 1CORINTHIANS. I'm so excited. God has been our strength so far. 1CORINTHIANS chapter 16. The first paragraph, verse 1 to 4, regarding the relief offering for poor Christians that is being collected. You get the same instructions I gave the churches in Galatia. Every Sunday, each of you make an offering and put it in safekeeping. Be as generous as you can. When I get there, you will have it ready, and I won't have to make a special appeal. Then after I arrive, I will write letters authorizing whomever you delegate and send them off to Jerusalem to deliver your gifts. If you think it's best that I go along, I will be glad to travel with them. I plan to visit you after passing through northern Greece. I won't be staying long there, but maybe I can stay a while with you, maybe even spend the winter. Then you could give me a good send-off wherever I may be headed next time. I don't want to just drop by in between other primary destinations. I want a good, long, leisurely visit. If the master agrees, we will have it. For the present, I'm staying right here in Ephesus. A huge door of opportunity for good work has opened up here. There is also much roomy opposition. So Apostle Paul is saying that in the first paragraph, verse 1 to 4, that regarding the relief offering, I want you all to be in. I want you to keep collecting this offering and keep it safely. Collect it every Sunday, keep it safely, be generous so that when I am back, it will be ready. We won't have to be making special appeal. Then, after I arrive, we will have to write to whomever you delegate, and then we'll send them to Jerusalem to deliver this offering. You will see that Apostle Paul is very in on relief offering as we continue in the epistles that he wrote. He takes care of the poor Christian. He's very big on it. His followers, his disciples, his sons in the Lord, titles. At some point was one he sent to go and collect the relief offering, and then he said, I want to say hello to you when I'm going, but I don't want it to be just a short visit. I want it to be a leisurely one, a long one. But I am praying that God will permit me, because for now there is a huge door of opportunity that has opened up to me for the work of Christ in Ephesus. And even though there is a lot of opposition, I'm staying there because there is an open door there for the work of God. Verse 10 to 11, if Timothy shows up, take good care of him, make him feel completely at home among you. He works so hard for the master just as I do. Don't let anyone discourage him. After a while, send him on to me with your blessing. Tell him I'm expecting him and any friends he has with him. So this is Apostle Paul say, you must learn to build men. Be a builder. You must be a builder, because anything you're doing that ends with you is a failure. You can call it a failed business if it ended with you, a failed ministry if it ended with you. Anything you do, you must learn to build legacy. You must learn to build successor. You must learn to give people space to breathe, to be themselves. You must learn to where people fly your wings. Open doors for people. Don't close door after you thinking that it ends with you. If your ideas, your infrastructures, your businesses, no matter how beautiful they are, if they end with you, then you've just wasted your time building. Paul is that type of father. Give his sons the wings to fly. He sends them to places. He allows them be themselves. He allows the glory of God in their life, the grace of God upon their life to find expression. Maybe you are a leader, you are a CEO, you are a business owner, you are an entrepreneur, whatever you're doing, you are a minister, you are a pastor. Make sure that whatever you're doing doesn't end with you. Make sure that you have people you are pouring into your chin. You're mentoring, you are leading, you are discipling, so that you can clone yourself to them, but so that they can become the best version of themselves, so that they can also emerge to be the person God wants them to be. I love this about Apostle Paul. I love you saw how he met Timothy, right? In the book of Acts. If you followed us from that book, from Matthew to Luke to Mark to John and to Acts, you will see how he met Timothy. And like that, he kept building him, kept building, up to the point that he can now tell him, writing an epistle to him in 1 Timothy and 2 Timothy, that gift that was in you by laying on of hands, make sure that you refine it. Don't let anyone despise your youth. Even down to Titus, he also wrote to him as a son in the Lord. Don't be a leader. In fact, if you have that characteristics, we can't call you a leader. If you are the type that you don't want to give people room, leverage, platform, you just want it to be all about you. You want to be the one in the spotlight always. To learn to give people opportunity. Verse 12, about our friend Apollos, I've done my best to get him to pay you a visit, but haven't talked him into it yet. He doesn't think this is the right time, but there will be a right time. Keep your eyes open, hold tight to your convictions, give it all you've got, be resolute, and love without stopping. Love without stopping. Love without stopping. Love without stopping. Love is the greatest commandment. Love without stopping. Hold tight to your convictions. In fact, there are no better time for those closing remarks of Apostle Paul than now. Hold tight to your convictions. There are a lot of things going on right now. We are in the end time. A lot of doctrine, a lot of false prophet, false teaching. You would think there's only false prophet we have. People have been in on false prophet, fake prophet, fake prophet. But we also have false teachers that are teaching heresies, that are teaching false doctrines. He says, hold on tight to your convictions. Especially this conviction is rooted in teachings and doctrines. If you have your solid conviction, nobody is going to come and tell you this is who God is when He's not that. So this conviction have to do with your faith. Hold on to your conviction. Hold it tight. There's something about my daughter. Even if she's asleep and you're trying to get a thing from her, she's going to hold that thing, like she's going to hold it so tight. You wonder, is this the person that is sleeping? I'm like, when a person sleeps, whatever you hold first of no, she will hold her own so tight. She will be struggling to get it from her hand, especially if we are outside and this thing. But I'll be surprised that by the time we are back home, she's still holding that. I don't know how, but by all means, hold your conviction very tight. That even when you're sleeping, nobody is able to take it off your hand, and it's not slipping off your hand. Convictions, hold it tight. Would you do me a favor, friends, and give special recognition to the family of Stephanas? They were among the first converts in Greek, and they have put themselves out, serving Christians ever since then. I want you to honor and look up to people like that, companions and workers who show how to do it, giving us something to aspire to. They serve Christians. Everybody wants to be in the place of leadership, but the family of Stephanas, they want to be in the place of service. Where is your place in the kingdom? But you can't be a leader if you don't have a track record of service. So all this, you want to be you want to be the one that the spotlight is on. You want to be the one that is celebrated, holding mics. Nobody wants to serve. Nobody wants to be in the children department where no one is applauding them. Nobody wants to be in sanitation department where nobody is seeing them. You must have a track record of service before you can even be a leader. So can we all be like this family that Apostle Paul is saying, please help me recognize them? I'm very sure for Paul to be saying, let's recognize them, it means that their kingdom service is the one that can easily be bypassed and go unnoticed. But Apostle Paul is saying, can we turn spotlight? Can we pause and turn spotlight at this family and celebrate them? Where is your duty post in the kingdom? Where is your duty post in your local church? Don't just say, oh, I'm going to church. People come in and go out of church 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and they are not joining any ministry team. They do not join any ministry team. That's not how to serve the Lord. That's not how to serve the Lord. Kingdom service. I'm sure these people did it with all joy, with all they've got, with all diligence, because Apostle Paul says they are showing us how to do it. They are showing us what to aspire for. Verse 17 to 18. I want you to know how delighted I am to have Stephanas, Fortunatus, and Agaius here with me. They partially make up for your absence. They have refreshed me by keeping me in touch with you. Be proud that you have people like this among you. Be proud that you have people like this among you. The churches here in Western Asia send greeting. Aquila, Priscilla, and the church that meet in their house say hello. All the friends here say hello. Pass the greeting around with holy embrace. And hi, Paul, in my own handwriting, send you my regards. If anyone won't love the master, throw him out. Make room for the master. And Master Jesus has his arms wide open for you. And I love all of you in Messiah. In Jesus. If anyone will not love the master, throw him out. Make room for the master. Make room for Jesus in your life. Make room for Jesus in your life. You can see Apostle Paul greeting, giving us the closing remark, and also sending regards to his companions in the ministry. Come to the end of Apostle Paul's first epistle to the Corinthians, and we're going to the second epistle of Apostle Paul to the Corinthians. And I hope this first epistle has blessed you. Learn one or two things about your faith, and I hope you've been practicing the faith challenge. So today's faith challenge is that give the poor this week, give to the poor this week, give to the poor this month, give to the poor as a lifestyle. Practice this as a lifestyle. You send offering in this church and send it to that church that is struggling. He's collecting offering in this place and he sends to that place where the poor are struggling. Learn under duress, until somebody compels you, but give out of love. Give out of love for God. Thank you for listening to this episode. I will see you in the bye.